Hello, Internet. Welcome to the Troyan YouTube channel. It is Thin Lizzy Thursday. We have 29 songs left on the list. Let's not waste any time. Let's see what we're listening to this week. All right, wow. We are finally closing out Johnny the Fox on Thin Lizzy Thursday. Wow, this is bittersweet. This is really bittersweet because I'm looking at the, songs from albums proper we haven't closed out. We haven't closed out Shades of a Blue Orphanage, Vagabonds, Bad Reputation, Black Rose, or Chinatown. But this is actually kind of making me a little bit emotional because, like, Johnny the Fox was the first studio album that wasn't a compilation that I bought of Thin Lizzy. The first Thin Lizzy album I bought was Dedication, the Greatest Hits. But then Johnny the Fox, that was the next one. And it's been like a journey with this band for like, like almost 20 years at this point, being a fan. And doing these Thin Lizzy Thursdays for what, like 5 years? It is wow. Wow. Yeah, I just this is I didn't know it was gonna hit me this hard getting to Old Flame because like I knew it was on the list. I saw like, yeah, okay, Old Flame, it's off John of the Fox. I like it. But to, be crossing John of the Fox off the list is it's just shocking. It is man, life really is too short, huh? Let's take a look at these lyrics before we get into the song. There's a girl I remember, oh, for such a long time. This girl I remember, she was an old flame of mine. Beneath the stars, just sipping wine, young lovers done in summertime, always remember that old flame of mine. Love, she comes and goes. True love, she hides and shows. My love, may I propose? That love, she comes and goes. Two hearts together, two hearts are alight. To keep us warm on winter nights, with each ember dying, I remember that old flame of mine. Once this flame, it did brightly blaze. Among the ashes, there still remains a glowing spark in my heart for that old flame of mine. I mean, we all have young love, and I think that young love never truly disappears. We'll always have some level of affection for those early romantic partners, even if things, didn't work out because of, the passions of youth and, going down different life paths. Um, I think that emotion, speaks true. I think the lyrics are really great. Um, I think musically, it's one of the more like mid-level songs of the classic catalog. But in many ways, Thin Lizzy is that old flame of mine that I'll always remember, that I'll always love. So these lyrics are hitting me about my love for the band. Wow. All right, let's check out Old Flame by Thin Lizzy.
There's a girl I remember, oh, for such a long, long time. This girl I remember, she was an old flame of mine.
Great vocal from Phil, and I think it is like production wise, kind of has like a little bit like a southern rock kind of thing to it, which is really really cool. I dig the song. Great guitar line. It just yeah, it's just awesome.
Beneath the stars, just sipping wine. Young lovers then in summertime. I'll always remember that old flame of mine. And love.
It's been a long time since I've listened to this song in particular. Just hasn't come up in shuffle. Haven't pulled up Johnny the Fox as a whole album in maybe like a couple years. Not since I've gotten these headphones. And usually when I listen to music, it would be on crappier headphones or it would be just like through the speakers of like a stereo. And so I don't know if I've heard this one with headphones this good before. And maybe it's the nostalgia and maybe it's like my increased ability as a musician to like hone in on every tiny little detail, but it sounds great.
Two hearts together, two hearts alike, to keep us warm on winter nights. With each dying ember, I remember that old flame of mine. Once this flame it did brightly blaze. Among the ashes there still remains a glowing spark in my heart, that old flame of mine. And love, she comes, true love, she hides, my love, may I propose, she comes and goes, home, please take me, wanna go.
Yeah, I never really appreciated how much I love the bass playing of this track. The bass playing is really great, really excellent. As far as the guitar playing goes, after all these years, I still have trouble telling just by ear who is playing what solo on this track, on which Thin Lizzy track. Unless it's like freaking John Sykes, in which case you know it's him. Or Gary. Gary you can pick out. But Brian and Scott, so similar, it's hard to pick them out sometimes. So I think this is a Scott solo, but if it's not, let me know in the comments. Yeah, just great song, great song. Where do we rank it? I have no idea. Huh. I got to find an anchor song of what is one that I think is around the same quality. So let's just okay. So is it better than Bound for Glory? Ah, I think Bound for Glory might be a better song. Yeah. So yeah. As much as I loved it, I think when I'm looking at everything else on the list, I think I'm gonna put it A rank. I know that might be shocking, sacrilege. Is that too low or is it too high? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next week for more Thin Lizzy Thursday. Bye, everyone.